Everybody, before we get into this morning's update, I want to go over a quick synopsis of what's transpired overnight. But first, it is my son's 4th birthday today, so it's going to be a good day. Happy birthday to my little man. He's had a struggle in life so far with the serious car accident when he was 6 months old, and he's still recovering from it with his femur. So, well, we treat him right around here, and, you know, we just look to our higher power for his healing. So, again, it's his birthday today, so we give him all the blessings. But XRP overnight, the Poloniex exchange, I'm going to show you where XRP went to like 0.2 of a penny. It recovered. It looks to be a glitch, but it was a big story overnight, and some people tried to run with it like something more than what was happening. There was an update on the exchange, so that is likely what had to do with the glitch, but it's interesting nonetheless. There's some on-chain metrics that are suggesting that XRP had a significant bullish signal, but I'm going to show you why that is technically true, but there are serious levels that we would have to hold in order to continue pushing up. As we've talked about, we could have the first weekly bullish cross since August of 2020 occurring this week when the candle closes at the end of the week, assuming we make a little bit of a bullish bounce here. And we've got, overall, I'm going to show you in gold and silver very briefly before we get this started, why, even though we've had a little bit of a turn up today in commodities, why it's actually looking for a very bearish rejection here. So we have to be very, very careful. It's our job to choose positivity over negativity. If we choose the positive mindset, we do it emotionless. And if we use it from an emotionless standpoint, we let the charts dictate the pattern and our perception of the reality of the price action and not our own personal emotion. Make sure you hit that like button. It will greatly help push me through the analytics. And I will catch you on the other side of the intro. Good morning, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on this Tuesday, July 11th, 2023. I'm XRP Future Millionaire, and I reside in the great state of Michigan. So as we can see, I didn't want you to hear this from anybody else, or if you did, I wanted you to at least hear an explanation from me. So XRP flash crashes to zero on Poloniex, web, and shocking twist. And here's the details. So XRP USDT suddenly plunged to lows of nearly 0.0002. So the XRP USDT suddenly crashed to near zero on the Poloniex crypto exchange in late hours of July 10th. As seen on the TradingView chart at about 8 p.m. yesterday, the XRP USDT suddenly plunged to lows of nearly 0.0002 before swiftly rebounding to where it trades currently. The XRP USDT pair on Poloniex currently goes for 474 after rebounding from drastic lows. So the exact reason for the plunge remains unknown, but it seems to most likely be a glitch, as the XRP USDT pair on Poloniex swiftly rebounded after a drastic plunge. So some people say glitches. To me, when something like this happens, I would love to hear from anybody in the comments if you're in that or on that exchange and maybe you had a stop loss somewhere below it. And if it's just a glitch, you're not going to get stopped out. If it's more than a glitch and it's a way for them to single-handedly dump the liquidity of anybody who's has a stop loss low or anybody leverage trading on the exchange, especially using USDT, that is something more than just an anomaly. So I would love to hear if anybody was actually wiped out because of this. I would love to see it. And then the XRP price sees major bullish signal, but it must hold this level. I would first like to go into my technical analysis, and then we'll compound it with that. As always on this Tuesday morning, I can't thank each and every one of you enough. Just the attention you've shown my channel, the sharing, the liking, the members of Tom's Army, which is growing every single day. It's a tremendous honor to me personally. Everybody joining the lives. We're just getting stronger as a community, and that energy is circulating, and it's a very powerful thing. So with gold, we see 1932, a small little markup, marginal. But as we look at real quickly here, in the 4 hourly, we have hit this uptrending support down here at the 1893. As of right now, we're up at the 200-day resistance. We've had a bullish cross in the 4-hourly, 200-day resistance on the 4-hourly, which is the first step to get past. But what I will preface everybody, if we do get rejected at 1930 area, this is nothing more than a rejection on the daily time frame after crossing the 20, crossing the 50, confirming a cross of the 100. And if this happens, we've got a much bigger fall still. I've prophesized that 1840 or 1796 is where we likely will go. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but right now the indicators are telling me that this is a rally of the short sellers or anybody who is going short. Maybe they got out of the position after a significant drop. And now we could be getting ready for another leg down if we don't hold this area. As we can see, the indicators are being very bearish. Again, with my target on B2 Gold, if you're watching, I have a targeted buy of about $2,000 initially at $3.13 roughly. I considered buying up here, as everybody knows, at $3.40. But what I said is I would rather buy a little bit higher if it does break back over this death cross at $3.74 than buy it here with the potential of us going down here to $3.13, if not worse. We do have a death cross in this pattern formation, so pay very close attention. And on the 4-hourly, you can see we're coming just over the 20-day, but in the daily, we're getting rejected firmly right now by it. And we would have to come back over the 200-day, so you could expect to move up to about 373 possibly. But if you get rejected there, this is going to confirm the death cross. And B2 Gold, it's just like gold chart itself. We're looking to confirm the death cross. Silver looks very similar, as we too are trying to confirm the death cross. So, and these are on the daily time. Well, we haven't actually had the death cross yet. We're trying to confirm a push through. So a rejection here at 23.25 would push us further down. So just pay very close attention to that in the commodities. I know they look like they're off to a good start, but these are basic retests of a breakdown and death cross that's happening in the gold and in B2 Gold. So just pay very close attention. If we get a reversal, I'll be the first to talk about it if it does hold. But like I've said, we have to be very careful. Total crypto market cap, as we get into the XRP chart, we're still looking just like Bitcoin over the 1.139 support. We're still over the 20-day and the daily. And if this were to push up, we'd be looking at a roughly 1.327 trillion on the push up. But first, we'd have to push back and break that pattern high at 1.248. But if this pushes up in a bullish fashion, we do have a nice little push up we could make. And this update is for all information right now. So we would have to break on top of here somewhere. But we could use this, and it would bring us somewhere around the 1.3 trillion. So we'll see what happens if this does actually bounce up or not. If we look at Bitcoin, since we just talked about the total crypto market cap, looking identical to the total crypto market cap, Bitcoin is still in that bull flag. It's still over the CME gap here at 30,000, still within that what we could call the bull flag pattern that we tried to set up. And now the technical target, everybody, on a breakup as we see is 35,054 if it holds true. On a breakdown, the technical target's 25,194. So the only question is this going to continue the bullish consolidation and make this bullish handle on the cup? Or do we get rejected here eventually and start coming back down to 25,000 area? It's either 35,000 or 25,000. That's a 10,000 point discrepancy. So right now, though, you have to look at it as more bullish than bearish until that pattern breaks down. And now XRP 4740, we're up 0.9%. Right now, we're getting rejected at the bearish cross on the daily. So this is a very big rejection if it happens. If we want to get bullish, we've got to break out and ultimately break over the 494 to invalidate this bearish cross and start moving back up. In the 4-hourly, we've had so far a push up, and now we're trying to hold support. This is common to come up and get rejected at that exact level that we've had the daily cross. At the 482 level is what we've been pointing to. So let's look to see if there's a rejection there or if we can break past this area. But in order to do anything special, we need to first get over 482, reverse this bearish cross, and push the 494 and hold, ultimately forcing our way back up to the 558, which could be considered a triple top now in that downtrending resistance. Otherwise, anything short of that, the pattern formation below you that I drew out is what would play out. But remember, even though we've had that daily cross in the bearish cross in the daily, look at this convincing evidence in the weekly that we might not be done just yet. If we go into the weekly, you can see if this holds, and we've already come down once, twice, 3 times past this support at 461. It was only a wick though, coming down to 44.3, which gave us the support necessary on the USDT chart. But now look, we're about to have a bullish cross here for the first time since August of 2020. We've pointed out this part of the pattern many times, and it happened right here was the last bullish cross, August 17th of 2020. So you're talking almost just about 3 years to the day, almost 3 years to the day since the last bullish cross. So that is a very bullish signal that could trigger here in the immediate short term. So just pay attention to what we're saying on the charts. And then I want to leave you with this. because we want to have positivity over negativity. XRP price sees major bullish signal, but it must hold above this level. XRP may be primed for a bullish run according to the TD sequential indicator. XRP, the controversial token affiliated with blockchain firm Ripple, has experienced a bullish signal according to the TD sequential indicator. As for Ali, a popular cryptocurrency analyst on Twitter, TD, Sequential presented a buying signal on XRP's 3-day chart. This would bring us back up to the 50% Fibonacci retracement. I don't use it, but it's at 494, as it'll match up perfectly with what I use. But the digital asset must remain above a certain price point to sustain the potential uptrend. The TD Sequential is a technical, who cares? A buying signal on this indicator suggests that there could be a reversal from a downtrend to an uptrend. However, like all trading indicators, it's not foolproof. Ali emphasized that for the predicted uptrend to materialize, XRP must hold 45 cents, as we know that 45 cents, actually 449, is very critical. It can also actually go all the way down to 44 cents on the inverted head and shoulders neckline, but that's neither here nor there. If this is sustained, it could surge to the 51 cent, even more notably, cycling through the 51 cent resistance level might trigger a breakout, pushing the price up to the 60 cent, which is exactly at our downtrending resistance on the overall pattern formation. In the short term, that is. At the time of writing, XRP price is hovering around 47 cents, which is within the specified range, but needs to stay above the crucial 45 cent level to avoid a potential bearish correction. At the time of writing, XRP's price is hovering around 47 cents, which is within the specified range, but needs to stay above the crucial 45 cent level to avoid a potential bearish correction. Just let that sink in. Why I read it twice. According to data for CoinGecko, XRP has a market cap of roughly $24.98 billion, placing it amongst the top cryptocurrencies by market capitalization. The 24-hour trading volume stands at a robust 662 million, reflecting high levels of activity and interest in the asset. If you got anything out of this update, make sure you hit that like button. Consider subscribing to the channel, as it will greatly help me push through the analytics, and it'll give YouTube a reason to push my content. Also, in the video description below and our pinned comments, if you'd like to show me support for the work I put in and the time served, you can join Tom's Army. It will help you be an integral part of this community and also allow me to keep creative control. As you know, I don't do any paid advertising, paid promotions, or paid sponsorships of any kind. And if you're looking to buy XRP in the USA, we're running out of choices here. One of the best choices we have right now, with no KYC, you can use FUMX. It's in the video description below and our pinned comments. Unless you're going to deposit by Visa or MasterCard or use a bank account, obviously, you would have to do a KYC, which you would want to validate who you are so no one steals your money. But right now there's 0.9% if you use a MasterCard or Visa card is the fee, and that's until July 24th. So just pay attention to that if you're trying to find a way to buy XRP. I've transferred some XRP from another exchange, and I've been using the platform. It's Web3 enabled. They're up to date with the tax code, so you will get a 1099 at the end of the year. And then they also have their papers with the USA, so it's very easily usable. And you can long or short the market up to 100x. So make sure you use positivity over negativity. And if you'd like to show support to me in any way, the very first thing you can do and most important thing is hit that like button, then hit the subscribe button, turn that bell notification to all, and watch, recycle, repeat. Watch the content, recycle it to friends and family, come back for the next update, and repeat.